This is DC Danton Crow Crusader. And look at our little, listen to that. Listen to Seymour. Listen to Seymour and our little gulls, our black-headed gulls. There's a few crows on the field and a few pigeons. It's close to 4:30, which means it's 5:30 actually. But anyway, yeah. I would say we certainly have more gulls, I believe, than we had this morning. Definitely. But at its highest amount of black-headed gulls, we really haven't gone past that 50 point. Not like we had last November, end of October. If I go back to those old videos and compare. So why that is it the warmer fall, or is it some of them got taken out by the avian flu, or just got taken out? Habitat loss, poisoning, pesticide, lack of food. We all know there isn't anything for them to eat in Lake Constance. Been fished out pretty much by the humans. Anyway, let's see. We have it's our second feeding for today, because we have 2 feedings on Sunday. Banana peel. Okay. All in all, it was a beautiful day today. Had so much to do, never got a chance to go outside other than feed the birds. That's the one thing. Taking care of the birds and making the videos and trying to bring awareness of what BirdLife International has been gathering statistics, I don't know for how many decades, supporting their findings. Actually, they're gathering that information. And I'm passing it on to you. But I'm sure in gathering the information, they're out in the field experiencing it. Are they doing anything about it? No. But by gathering the information and putting it out there for the different organizations that help legislate biodiversity, environment, and so forth, they're helping on that level. I don't think they like getting involved in anything controversial because they depend on their memberships. And their funding in order to do what they do. They need funding, and I understand that. So, and I understand that I'm probably not their cup of tea, because I'm out actually doing something. I think by gathering their information and getting members and bringing awareness and educating the people and being the foremost organization that polices the diversity and the extinction of birds throughout the world. It's an amazing organization. But I don't think they're out there hanging bird feeders and, you know, wanting, by gathering information, what I'm trying to say, then they're trying to help. But I don't think they have people out there wanting to push the issue in their own backyards, okay? That I don't think they're doing. And that's what I'm doing, okay? That's what I'm doing. Despite the sacrifices and despite the risk. So, you know, instead of not answering my emails, I think you should answer my emails. And I think you should at least acknowledge the work that I'm doing. I don't know how you could not disagree with it, because I'm also educating through my YouTube channel of what's going on here. And it's not just here. It's like BirdLife International says. It's an international problem. It's much larger than Kreuzlingen, okay? Yes, we have a huge loss of bird species here and continue to have. And I'm bringing out some of the reasons why. But it's not just gathering that information, which I'm doing by getting involved with the birds, but also trying to do something about it, okay? Not just talking about it, not just giving you data, but I'm doing something about it. Maybe they don't like the way I'm doing it, but hey, I've asked the environmental director, Stefan Brown, for another feeding station outside Kreuzlingen in a better area. I know this area is terrible, but it's the only place I have. It's the only place I have. It's the last place of open land here in this open city. So, yeah. And no one, not the city council, not the environmental director. I'd like to know what's happening here. Why are the birds all upset? What's going on here? I have no idea. Anyway, it was nice the birds came down. Of course, I'm rambling on about, this makes me angry. Would like to have my emails answered. And, you know, don't make me feel as if I'm the bad one here. Okay? Not for the sake of memberships, please. Don't do that. Don't do that. That just diminishes your good work. Anyway, that's Seymour. That's our Seymour. Here we have a nice view of our little birds here. We have gulls up there and our crows. And yeah. I truly am at the mercy of the city council environmental director here. And imagine you people at BirdLife International having criminal charge brought against you for going through the painstaking effort of making a great mixture of food that is purposely, how should I say, with painstaking effort to be exactly the best type and the amount of nutrition for the birds, for all these species, taking into account all these different species of birds, okay? And trying to keep their numbers increasing instead of decreasing, trying to keep them alive, trying to give them the opportunity to reproduce, trying to make up for the loss of habitat and insects and food source. I'm doing my best. I'm just one person, okay? But for all the birds that they've killed here, for all the poisoning, for shooting, decapitation, harassment, driving them away, for all that these people have done here, I think that I've done more to keep the birds alive. And instead of declining, increasing. How about that one? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, okay? And maybe you don't want to hear that, BirdLife International. But those are my facts. Okay? So that's my data. Anyway. So I don't think you're used to having your people out in the field have criminal charges against them for setting up a feeder for the birds, right? Yeah, think about that. How awful that is, right? So please don't throw me in the dumpster and not answer my emails, all right? Just because I'm controversial, just because I'm trying to do something to ensure the population of these birds, that they survive, that they don't continue to decline.